was originally a professor, part-time professor in political science in Dallas. He went to school and finished his PhD and became a criminal justice professor. And then he ended up here in Sacramento at Sac State. He has had a couple strokes, so he had the one, and it was kind of minor. It affected the mobility of his hand, but it was really minor, and it only lasted a couple days. Then he had the big one. It was just maybe a year later where it affected his receptive language and his expressive language. He was so upset for so long. He worked his whole life to finish his degree, and he's always wanted to be a professor. He finally achieved that and had a stroke, and he was so depressed and so angry, but he never gave up.
So Don has taken every opportunity available to him here in our center since 2006. That means he's enrolled in every semester of therapy since 2006. We did have 3 periods of summer therapy. He enrolled in all of those. And then our Neuro Service Alliance groups, he's actively involved in all of those. So that means every opportunity that we've had on campus since 2006, Don has taken advantage of. So, I mean, that really speaks to his persistence, his dedication, and I also think his dedication not just to his progress, but to our students.
He speaks a lot about Dr. Hagee's Neuroservice Alliance programs, which are life participation programs. And he compares those that, the one-on-one therapy has made a huge difference. But once he started those programs, the world opened up to him.
Don Dixon has been a key to helping Neuroservice Alliance become a part of the program as well as the success of the program, because he has recruited his friends who have aphasia as well as all the other healthcare professionals that he knows of the value of the programs, and he's asked people to come and join, and they have.
I really think that Don has a syllabus in mind, his own syllabus, a shadow syllabus for every student, for every clinic that he's involved in. And when he works with those students, they don't know it, but he knows it. So while Don is not currently teaching in the Department of Criminal Justice at Sacramento State, I can tell you he's currently teaching in the Department of Speech Pathology and Audiology at Sacramento State.
He isn't an average person. He actually takes the time, comes here to campus to receive therapy, but also to come into classrooms and help other students. And he's helping a new breed of speech pathologists here at Sac State.
Don has inspired others, those living with aphasia, as well as other professionals in the field, by being willing to come to the CSHA convention in 2015. And Don came forward and gave his own personal testimony or his experiences in that program and how much he has enjoyed it and what it meant to him. In addition, he participated in CSHA's first annual legislative day in 2015, which means that he went to the Capitol and spent all day there meeting with our representatives.
And when he spoke, those legislators literally were on the edge of their seats because he spoke from the heart. So they were listening with heart. He gave a voice to consumers that really conveyed the message of what we were intending to convey that day. And that is that speech-language pathologists really do change the quality of people's lives. He spoke of who he was before his strokes. He was able to eloquently speak of the person he is today, in large part because of the contributions of speech-language pathologists he's encountered throughout the course of his recovery.
Now he's at the point where he wants to reach out to other people, not only students and faculty, but the community, other people with aphasia, which I think is so important because it's such an isolating disability. So for someone like him who's been through it, who's kind of on a higher level now, speaking in classes, at conferences, at legislative day, really kind of making people more aware of the disability, I think that's really special and really meaningful.
Aphasia is so prevalent and still people don't know the word and what it looks like, and he's brave enough to be that face, and he goes out there and he tells people how it is, and he's like, this is what I've got, this is what it does to my speech, and there it is in his saying as life goes on. You'll hear him say that a lot, so he's really inspiring.